What the hell you talking about? Since I'm the only thing to talk about, being here from the start.
What's up, y'all? It's Shot of Discourse, and it's your boy Debtfreedeem, and I'm here with
your boy Jamie.
All right, and we got a special guest in the building. You want to introduce yourself, sir?
What's going on, man? It's Killer Free, the motherfucking boss.
There we go. A lot of cursing. As soon as we jump in, how do I do this? Happy Black History Month.
Facts.
The dunk contest was insane.
It was decent.
Notice I said Happy Black History Month first. Eagles lost the Super Bowl, and that's not even the thing that I'm mad about the most. The conversation is happening off screen, and we have free off camera. DoorDash.
Beautiful.
You already pissed me off. I don't understand why we subject ourselves to more unnecessary conveniences.
Unnecessary convenience.
Yes.
Interesting.
It doesn't make sense that you're ordering someone to go buy 6 pieces of wings and having a convenience fee put on top of it and a delivery fee put on top of it. You guys got to break this down to me. I don't get what's going on.
Is any convenience necessary?
Is any convenience necessary?
Yeah, you said an unnecessary convenience. Like what?
Driving. Driving is a convenience. You could walk, but you won't get to a lot of places on time.
True.
Right? We have boats to ship things from point A to point B. That's a convenience. Logistics makes things easier, right? These are necessary conveniences just to make things faster.
So
There are unnecessary conveniences that I just don't understand that are in life where, we are taxed for our laziness.
So this is a shot of discourse.
Yes, it is.
Would you like to take a shot?
Let's do that, man. DoorDash, you're going to hell.
Cheers, sir.
Salud. So would you call yourself an avid DoorDasher?
Avid is actually like that word. Yeah. Let's do it.
Why?
So I like how you said it's convenience. And for me, it's time.
Okay.
So let's say I have the way 2 kids, wife, I schedule my time. Let's say I have an hour. I have an hour left before I have to get ready for work.
Okay.
In that hour, I have to eat, feed the children, and work out.
Got you.
Let's say we got here. We don't know how we got here. At this moment, we here.
Yep.
So in that hour, I don't have the time to go get something and bring it back. DoorDash is where it's at.
I don't understand how DoorDash would save your life in this situation over planning.
It's not going to see. There we go. It don't save my life, and you can't plan for everything. Can you plan for everything?
Yes.
You can plan for everything.
Almost everything. I don't think that all right, maybe I did it in extreme. But what I'm saying is oftentimes we rely on these services that really are overpriced with the service they're giving us.
100
And you're okay with that.
for the convenience. Correct.
What is the convenience that you get? You can't just use the word.
I'm
the convenience.
Guess what? I don't have to. One.
The convenience.
Here you go. I don't like to cook.
Respectively, nobody does.
Some people like to cook.
I do like to cook.
There you go. There you go.
What?
Some people don't like to cook. I'm rare. I understand that.
I'm one of them that don't like to
All
cook.
right, but how is
So it's
so? Here's a perfect example, right? All right, you and I, we don't do drugs.
No.
We don't do fentanyl. We don't do crack. We don't. Would you say you gamble?
no.
All right,
not really.
I don't gamble. So our overhead in life is very low, and I'm a numbers person, business guy, right? So I'm always thinking about like cash flow and what's coming out. Just family, right? If you have babies, like if I have one baby, you have one baby in diapers, but you have 2 kids, where you have a cash flow of diapers going out the house, right? We can't save for something or whatever. So now, what are those little intangible things that are happening, or tangible things that are happening that's taking cash flow away from the family?
Makes sense.
We have never DoorDashed.
Ever.
Never. Maybe my wife does behind my back. I don't know.
So you rather cook? I mean,
I'd rather cook.
So one, I think it's a principle of like some people that like to cook. If you like to cook and you're not going to go out, if you're not going out, you're less likely to DoorDash. Me and my wife personally I think she likes to cook. Yeah, she likes to cook.
Yeah.
I don't like to cook. I will cook. She will definitely cook more than me.
Okay.
But we like to go out and we like different food. Like, we're very sporadic on the food that we like.
No one's shutting that down.
So
no one's saying that's a bad thing.
So what I'm saying is it's more, so not just it's more convenient. That's one. Two, it takes away of me cooking.
Okay.
So it takes away a dislike.
Yep.
Three, it gives me a bonus to the fact that it's like, today I can have Chinese, tomorrow I can have Thai food. That if we didn't do DoorDash, that's not going to happen.
Right.
Because I would either cook Chinese one day and we're going to have that for 3 days. In the real world, we're not cooking, both
There's kids in Africa that have nothing to eat, right?
my gee.
Like, let's just do that first. There's third world countries that got nothing to eat. They don't have running water, and you're talking about an inconvenience of, man, I wish I had a lot of variety. That sounds kind of crazy,
I didn't
right?
say that was an inconvenience. I said that's a positive. That's a bonus.
Okay, but you see how crazy that is when you
Sure,
put
that
it
could be
into
crazy,
to the life of what life is.
But we're here now. You can do that. If you wanted to DoorDash, you could do it. Like
I can.
Yeah.
But remember what I said. My perspective is I'm looking at my output, my flow of money.
So what I realize is everybody's flow of money is differently. I'm sure there's things that you would like to spend money on
That you don't.
that I don't.
Correct.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm trying to think of an example, and I don't want to go to my usual strip club connoisseur
Yeah, there we go. Yeah.
behavior.
Let's say the strip club.
Listen, you don't want to do this, man.
If you go to the strip club, how much you got a rough number?
Remember, so you go. You don't go to strip club every week.
No.
We talked about this before.
True.
So you go seldomly. And I've never been a plus $125 guy. Never been.
Less.
Never make it rain. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Efficient.
Okay.
We starting at 125
A
minus the $5 or $10 off of the. I wish I could go a month. That'd be awesome.
Less than a month. Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
When you
Because
get
I
family thing.
can
Self-care.
I can probably
Yeah, right.
say self-care. Yeah, I could probably say DoorDash.
daily.
Let's say I'm not gonna say daily.
Trying to set them up, man.
I'm gonna say let's say weekly.
Daily.
Let's say weekly.
Okay.
If I'm paying for just the service,
Yeah.
I would probably match her 125.
Remember, I don't go to strip. I wish I went to strip club every month for $125.
All right, well, I got you beat then. But what I'm saying is that
You see what I'm saying?
Everybody has overhead. It's just depending on what you want to spend the money on.
Okay, that's not what we're arguing. What we're arguing is DoorDash a necessary service? So let's do this. We got Freeman off cam. Do you think that DoorDash is necessary for the U.S. economy?
For the U.S. economy?
Yeah, I want you to speak for the United States of America.
Yeah, that's kind of wild.
I want you to solve our issue on the economy.
I don't know if I can speak on that level, to be totally honest. I can speak on experiences of who I've delivered to, and I can recognize that outside of convenience, which is a strong angle, there's also efficiency. So I don't know if that calculates into the financial realm. But as Jamie was breaking down of like, hey, we got multiple things that I have to handle. It's great to have one thing lifted off my plate. So I've delivered to people that have been in wheelchairs, right, who are not able to just conveniently just leave their house.
Hold on. Now y'all Meals on Wheels?
Yeah.
Now y'all Meals on Wheels?
Yeah, we encompass it.
Why you mad?
We encompass it all.
I'm not mad.
I'm just saying, like, this is a good reason to have DoorDash.
I'm not mad.
I never said it's
There
necessary.
is already a service called Meals on Wheels that helps people who are disabled.
It's very fair.
And then now you have this monopoly of an industry that comes in and is what are we talking about? On
On
people.
the week, they providing their service. What if it's better than Meals on Wheels? There you go.
All right, I'll cut you off, sir.
No, you're good. I think that
But don't make it like this. Well, we're superheroes who helped it. Fuck out here. What are we talking about?
this is for profit. Don't get me wrong. But I
helped a veteran the other day get a sandwich. Like that's not what we talking about.
I won't lie to you. In the last 2 weeks, I have delivered to 2 people in wheelchairs who were not able to just willy-nilly go out and get their meal.
Willy nilly is a funny way to put that.
Just loosely.
You're good, man.
They weren't able to
Gotcha.
travel at their will. And so in the same breath of like nobody's trying to eat the same meal for 8 days straight. So I would assume that this organization, this business is set up to be mutually beneficial both for the consumer and for the people that work within the company.
And small businesses. So think about this. There's a lot of, don't do that. There's a lot of small businesses that I think are getting more business because they have this market that they can get food to multiple, like people that they would never attract otherwise. I know for me, there's sometimes I go in there and I'm looking for specific things, like not the chain restaurants, not, something like that, something that's different.
That's very fair. And what I would also add on top of that is the fact of like, if we're going back to the financial stance, right? What you do that actually makes money, that's what you're focusing on. So why add on the actual break time or a break in the money that you're making to worry about food?
You saying Kadeem could make more money if he started to DoorDash?
Possibly.
Possibly.
So the time that he spends making money,
Making food,
could be interrupted. Could not be interrupted if they have somebody else making the meal and bringing it to his home. That is a possibility.
There could be, if he spent more time just like not in the kitchen, not grocery shopping, and he could be making literally more money.
I know feminists are turning over in their graves right now. How dare you guys? Feminists have worked so hard to make sure that I am in the kitchen cooking for my family. First of all, how dare you guys? Secondly, what am I doing when I'm done with work? I'm done with work.
Nice.
I like putting together a meal. So I'm a rare person. I fully understand that. What I don't like that's happening in this economy, the U.S. economy, is that we continue to complain that we don't have money, yet families put their money into things that just don't make sense.
I don't complain about that.
Well, you missed the money bags.
No,
You're an outlier of the American society.
I'm just
but
saying,
families are complaining yet putting their money in.
I agree with your point in
There you
saying
go.
that if somebody's complaining about not having money, DoorDash is not for you.
Okay.
I would say that because there's better ways to do it at a more
Thank you.
cost efficient way.
Yeah. So now first of all, we all know that ordering food is probably the worst thing you could do to your budget. Let's not even talk about health. We're talking about budget as your monthly outflow. Going to McDonald's, going to Burger King,
like restaurants
daily,
just in general.
everything.
Yeah.
Fast food, restaurants. It's terrible for your budget.
Yeah, the
Right?
upcharge on
All right.
yeah on.
So now on top of this, anybody that DoorDashes McDonald's should get a Goldberg spear in their abdomen.
Why specifically
Son,
McDonald's? What do we
a
talking about
McDonald's is on every corner.
Please elaborate.
here? Okay.
A McDonald's is on every corner.
See how convenient it is.
How much more convenient do you want it? Do we have to have Uber teeth where people chew for you now?
Wow.
And then you just they just shove the food down because we need convenience. Yo, my life is I'm working too hard. I want somebody to put the food in my mouth. Uber hands.
I don't think we can get that.
Door hands.
I don't think so.
I will agree that McDonald's is on basically every corner, whether it's suburban, city, no matter the climate.
But remember what I said before. I said anybody that Uber Eats, DoorDashes, McDonald's should get a Goldberg spear. Not anything else. McDonald's.
Okay.
That's
You're
wild.
being specific to those.
That's wild.
Particularly,
Yes.
Very convenient.
That's wild, bro.
Okay.
Come on, son.
I get your point. I mean, I think certain things that are as convenient, like there are certain
They've
restaurants,
already made it.
There's certain restaurants close to me that I will not DoorDash from because I can legit go get it.
Here's a good example. If there's a Jamaican restaurant that just doesn't have delivery under their business plan,
True.
DoorDash is a great partner to hook up with. Uber Eats is a great partner to hook up with. If they're not charging the restaurant a wild absorbent fee, you know what I'm saying?
A lot of these restaurants don't have delivery built in.
Right.
But I don't want DoorDash taking their money, right, as a fee to use their service. So I'm just being careful of that.
So they're not. right? So
Okay.
you're going to
I made an assumption.
Yeah, how does that work?
and so the breakdown, and I'm glad you used that example, right? So in Cherry Hill, there is a Jamaican restaurant called Tropics with 3 X's. And so what happens is that when somebody orders, right, you're going to have the order itself. So let's say if you order a platter, maybe it's $15. That $15 is going to go to that restaurant. On top of that, because of the convenience, efficiency, or whatever angle that you're coming from, then you have these additional costs. Whether it's the organization as DoorDash itself, and let's be clear that we're saying DoorDash, but this is an umbrella for Grubhub,
everything, all that stuff,
all these different things, right? Yeah. So they're going to have their own fees for them to make some money, and then additionally, you have to make it attractive for the person that's going to take the time out of their day to deliver that to you, to go to that restaurant to bring it to you.
Yeah.
So something that would, if you were able to walk to Tropics, or if you were able to drive to Tropics, would be $15. Now is $25.
But the meal is still $15.
But the meal, the product, the
business,
if you
is still
walked
getting
into
15.
it versus you ordering online, it's the same cost. So the restaurant is not losing out on money.
Okay.
If anything, it is providing opportunity for more
It's
people to
awareness,
buy the product.
exposure to get more sales.
Yeah.
So I think it's good in that aspect. But then I keep thinking about the consumer. They're not we don't have the numbers. I would love to look it up. But that's a very small percentage of how these sales go. We know that the big hitters, the frequent orders, and break it down to me. When you're actually putting an order together, what other restaurants that you seeing? Is it small businesses or is it the conglomerates, the Burger Kings,
it's a
the
variety.
McDonald's?
I mean, like some of them on what I see, there's some of them are sponsored. Some of them, you go by rating. Most of the sponsored one are chain restaurants. Cool.
Thank you.
But a lot of them going on the ratings, they're local businesses.
Okay.
And you have the choice to pick what you want. But I will say, like, certain restaurants have certain delivery fees. And depending on the delivery fee, it's your choice to choose. Some of them have 0. Some of them, your choice. But like for me, it's literally, if it's close enough for me to go, I go.
Okay. I like that.
Yeah.
Very fair. And I also want to admit that, like, let's not. Oh, I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
Let's not admit that that DoorDash has expounded on something that as America, we've always done. So pizza has always had a pizza delivery guy, right? If anything, it has just been digitized. That you're able to do that not only just for Pizza Hut, but now you can do it for Taco Bell, McDonald's, the mom and pop shop, and everything like that. So there has always been the delivery process. I think that now it has been more monetized and expanded for people to be able to participate in areas that they weren't able to do before, that you only could walk or drive to on your own.
But gentlemen, you remember how special it was on that Friday night when your parents just didn't want to cook?
Yeah.
Or that Sunday where church was just just a little bit exhausting, and you that opportunity for pizza just was special.
Oh yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
and they might throw a little blockbuster in there if you really good.
Maybe
A little, yeah.
So you also said it's not special.
It was a staple. It was not a frequent thing to do, right? Because the budget was tight. Back then America pulled themselves up by the bootstraps.
That was a joy. You saying that was a joy? That was an exception?
No. What I'm saying is it wasn't a frequent thing because we were all worried. We still had some consciousness on our pockets. The more and more we get into like credit cards and just not watching our budget, right? We become a little more loose. So now these corporations, they expand, and it's like, why not get Taco Bell every day? Why not get McDonald's every day? Domino's on Fridays. Let's get Domino's on Tuesday and Wednesday. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So we are now in an area where we eat unhealthy food more frequently.
True.
And it's more expensive. When are we going to go back to times where we take care of ourselves and cook?
So, point to that is I've noticed more that because of DoorDash and Grubhub, like their others, I can order more healthy food. The food doesn't have to be unhealthy. So I mean, as a point of, hey, I would eat unhealthy because I had no other options.
Okay.
Or let's say in my normal day, my normal routine, I pass a McDonald's, a Burger King, or a Checkers. So if I'm strapped for time, what am I going to get? McDonald's, Burger King, or Checkers. Or I can DoorDash a salad from a health.
You can.
Or I can DoorDash something.
Or you can make a goddamn salad yourself.
Or I can make a goddamn salad myself.
I'm just confused.
What I'm
Where you
saying
getting the
is-
salad from? Where you getting the salad from?
It's most salad works chopped. It's a lot of places. But what I'm saying is that
You eating chopped all the time like that?
I mean I've had it a couple times.
Balling.
Not to throw a monkey wrench into this conversation,
Go
but
ahead, man, throw it.
Also with DoorDash, you're also able to shop for people. So I've shopped for people that needed things from BJ's.
Whoa.
Yeah. It is not limited to just simply running to fast
How
food
do I
restaurants.
get BJ's?
You order it through the app.
And is it like anything, any type of BJ?
Yeah, any BJ's.
Do I need a card?
That's between the card user and the app, but I believe that when you use it, I guess it asks for your information, and this is through assumption.
What demographic of BJ we talking about? Because I like a certain type of BJ.
Oh my!
Okay, that's
I was waiting for you to say.
I think this is the part where you go ahead and clink the glasses and take a shot of discourse.
I'm already.
You didn't look how long it took you to get that.
I'm
There I
clearly,
was, man.
clearly, I'm with you, Marcus. I'm just like, yo,
And I saw you go for it too. I was like, "Are you serious?"
Yo, man.
This guy, you can get BJ's.
like-
Yeah, we Ubering BJ's. Oh damn!
yeah, nah.
Look at where we come.
No.
I was about to change my whole script. Like, yo, you know what? Kadeem is wrong.
This is crazy.
I love Uber cheeks.
No, sir. But I see you coming closer to my side though.
Never. Never. I
You
don't like.
you don't just have to argue.
No. It's not arguing.
understand.
It's just like there are things. Okay, we gotta be careful of how much stuff we outsource. Like,
I agree.
because it just becomes another thing that they can monetize, and they meaning these big corporations, Walmart, and all these things. Like, okay, it's nice for small business at this point in time, but what happens when a conglomerate realizes, oh, we could just duplicate whatever these little small mom and pop shops are doing, and then kick them out. It can happen. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just like very careful, and first of all, F the restaurant. I don't really care about them. I care about, once again, the individual family pocket.
That's buying this,
Yeah.
paying too much money.
Because they have too many options. Like, every day you could be lazy. You feel me? So now your food budget goes from, maybe it was $300 in groceries, but now it's okay, we went to get $100 in groceries, but I spent $400 on takeout food. That's crazy.
I can't disagree that it does present more options, and not all the time more options is the best thing.
Correct.
But it needs to come with discipline. Like, do you have a DoorDash budget? Like, do you have a...
And you know these I was gonna say a word, but these people don't got no damn. They ain't got no budget. Nobody's planning every month about how much I'm gonna order on these apps.
This is true.
You just keep doing it, and once again, because we're not realizing the cash that's coming out of our pocket, that psychological harm of like, damn, my money's going out. You don't feel that. Yeah. So now it's on your phone. It's connected to your card. You're so disconnected that you're not even. Yeah. You're not even feeling it.
Now, I will say, once you're disconnected like that,
it's impossible.
A press of a button is a big difference from going into ATM, grabbing $20, and giving another person $20.
Now imagine having to go into the store, get out your warm, nice house, go drive, go into the store, deal with the stupid person that's like arguing about olives on something, and then you gotta leave, come back home.
I'm not gonna do that.
It's gonna be less. It's gonna be less likely that you're gonna go out and do that again. Mm-hmm. Now here's what's happening, and this is what I'm saying. There's a danger of convenience where you're just numb to letting these things happen and come into your life. And then guess what? Now, man, I used to spend $125 on food. Now I spend $400 on food. That's crazy.
So positive, because a devil's advocate, I'm on the side because I do it. Positive. more experience to different types of food.
Got you.
Let's say, children just in general, if you're in your daily life and you cook in a certain type, but who's going to say they're never going to have Indian food, But I can order Indian food. I can't cook it. I can order it, though. I can order, what about situations like that? You saying go to an Indian restaurant. You saying,
I say this once again. It's an experience to sit down with your family at a restaurant and eat food, right? Mm-hmm. So if you want to experience that culture, wouldn't it be nice to get out of the house, dress up, get everybody out their pajamas, sit down in an environment at a table and have conversation? That would be nice, right? The other caveat that I would have, wouldn't it be nice to sit down with your partner and learn to make a meal with the kids and get them involved? I think that'd be nice. You know what I'm saying?
From another culture, or just in general.
Or you could just call somebody, tell them to pick up the food, come in, and now everybody in pajamas, everybody's in their individual room watching TV, just chilling, and we're not getting that experience. What's a good option? I don't know.
So, for me, I'm sorry to cut you off, Mark. So, if a lot of times, as the husband, let's say we ordered food. Before we into this DoorDash, Grubhub thing, we order food. I'm going to go pick it up. Bring it back. Everybody eats. Cool. This kind of just gave me more of I get to stay with the family during that time of food being made, me going to get it. I don't have to leave the convenience of, I can do more things. Like, let's say it's bath time. I can give these kids a bath without,
and the food comes in.
And the food comes in. Mm-hmm. The timing is just bang, bang, bang. Sometimes it just works out like that. But I get your point. Sometimes planning is the positive to that. But
so what I'm curious about is, to realign it, who are we upset with? Are we upset with the corporation? Or are we upset with the individuals?
The consumer. You're upset with the consumer.
Yeah, my argument is the consumer. I wish that they would be smarter, but then you have to have blame. It's kind of like the drug user and the drug dealer kind of argument, right? Well, if the drugs wasn't here, I wouldn't be a user, right? But then it's like, morally, is this person supposed to be dealing in this amount in front of your face, in front of the kids and all that type of stuff, right? Mm. I just wish the drugs weren't there, right? So now go back to the food thing. I think that, one, we hear in the economy conversation too much. We don't have enough money. Food prices are skyrocketing. Families are, paying higher for blah, blah, blah. But you never often hear what people are paying higher for, right? And these new expenses that come out. And the new expense is DoorDashing and getting food coming into your house. But when you think about it, that's just a choice you made. So when we talk about like, okay, I'll go to strip club, $125. That's my max. You know what I'm saying? I may do that once every 3 months or something. How many times are people Uber eating?
All the time.
Or DoorDashing? Because it's just that convenient. At that point, boom. Man, I want McDonald's. Man, I want that Baconator. Man, I want that triple Whopper. Man, I want that. And we're not even talking about health. I'm just talking about the money side of it. Yeah. So that's my beef.
Gotcha. Okay.
I want to say I disagree with the fact if you say nobody should ever DoorDash or Grubhub, I disagree with that. I get your concerns though, because I'm understanding. Like, I know it costs more. I mean, you go to a restaurant, and if you ever worked at a restaurant, you realize the upcharge on this chicken sandwich that you could have made. You could have went to the store, made all of it for $5. Now they're gonna charge you $15 for it. It's crazy. I understand the upcharge on food, and
now hear me out with that. I understand that there's an upcharge, right? I'm in a nice environment. Remember, I told you I took my family to this place. Nice environment. I know this kid's going to college and he needs a little bit of bread. The chef makes the burnt butter and the sandwich.
The restaurant, you appreciate the restaurant.
That's what I'm saying. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like, I would pay for that because you know where the money's going.
I don't. With 2 kids, I don't appreciate going to a restaurant.
I understand, and I don't advise that. I don't advise that. I was telling somebody on Instagram the other day. I was like, "There's no way I'm taking my kid to a nice restaurant. Get out of here."
They don't appreciate.
But guess what? Go mess up home. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not DoorDashing anything that I can make. I tell y'all right now, there's not a food that I want right now in my life that I'm willing to DoorDash. You can tell me go get a Del Frisco steak I'm worried about getting cold. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it.
You don't get a taste for something. Just randomly out the day, you just like, yo, I want some sushi. You can't make sushi.
First of all, you don't even know how I cook, bro. You know my challenge every day. My challenge every day. I get up, I go in the kitchen, and I'm like, "What we got?" I'm a MacGyver. I'm not going off my taste buds, bro. I'm challenging myself to see what's in the cupboards.
I like that.
And then we making it. That's me. I don't want to go outside and pick up groceries.
That's true.
You could DoorDash and have somebody pick it up for you.
See, it's ignorant. It's ignorant.
Is it?
It's ignorant.
Is it?
Why would I do that?
Hey, you gotta do what you gotta do. I don't like to cook.
It's not do what you gotta do.
You gotta do.
It's being lazy.
No.
It's being lazy.
Or possibly efficient.
There you go. Are those go hand in hand to you? Efficient and lazy?
Because you could plan ahead and say, hey, you know what? Here's the different groceries that I would need in the upcoming week.
Okay.
Doesn't mean that you don't have the product that you need for the next day or two. You can go ahead and be creative, figure out what you have in your cupboard, in your kitchen, in your fridge, and create, right? But you can also say, hey, while I'm doing that, I can also order something, all the groceries that I need in preparation for more creativity. And that's handled outside of my sphere.
Like, but what is that saving? What time is that saving?
It's saving you time.
To do what?
It's saving you driving time. It's saving you walking down these aisles.
You saying, what are you going to do with that time?
To do what?
What are you going to do with that time?
To do what?
I can't answer that for you, but time is time, so you can do whatever you want to.
Okay.
Self-care.
So it's a lot of things. I don't think that's a good point. I mean, I think
spending time with family.
Yeah. That's
sometimes niggas don't even like that anyway. You know what's a good point? Like, I heard somebody say this, like, mowing your lawn, right? Some people feel like it's a waste of time. Some people think that it's a therapeutic thing to do. I'm not gonna go on either side.
This is a good one.
Yeah, I think that if you like mowing your lawn, bro, mow your lawn. Cut your hedges, do whatever you do, because that might be your time to just escape and do whatever you want. I never try to apply other people's mindsets on other people. Now, this other guy, business guy, makes a point. It was like, yo, I could be closing a deal. I could be blah, 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 in the business, blah. And I'm like, is your life that crazy that you can't take an hour out your day to mow the lawn? And to be fair, I don't mow my lawn. Because guess what?
Wow.
I could be playing around with Alexandra.
But who mows the lawn?
Are you not just
My
saying
service.
Are you not just saying what you said?
I'm giving you guys fuel. The thing is, I actually trade that time that I would be doing that to spend time with family.
Like, I trade my time from going to get the food or cooking the food to spend time with my family.
Yet you do your own lawn.
Yeah.
Isn't that interesting?
I mean, my lawn is kind of not that big, but
isn't that interesting?
It's a choice of value.
But yeah, it's choice. And also, I plan to do that when I don't, like, literally. It's I don't have a lot to do with that. Like, I plan to do that.
Okay. So let's say this, right? A lawn service, it cost me maybe, I want to say $45 every week to do my lawn. And they come out like ninjas, bro. Tuesday, you hear it. There's 5 dudes doing things, and they're out. Probably in half an hour. How can I even do that?
These are really efficient. Are they
45
Mexicans.
These Americans? Oh, okay.
Mexicans.
So $45.
I whispered it so I wouldn't get in trouble.
Okay.
$45. Go ahead.
For half an hour of your time.
No, remember, it's not gonna take me half an hour.
No,
it's
gonna
take me an hour and a half.
Their time.
It's gonna take you an hour.
That's what I'm saying. It's 5 dudes attacking that lawn, bro, and it's just me. It's gonna take me more than half an hour to do that. I give them the $45, but I get to save an hour and a half, 2 hours of my time.
So it's a skill set thing.
It's a skill set. So
no. Don't do that. Don't do that. It's 5 people. They have a corporation. There's 5 people taking care of my lawn.
You don't think
You think there's one person working at Taco Bell?
You don't think it's 5 people making?
No,
my
I'm saying it's me. It's only me. Remember, this is just me mowing my lawn, doing my lawn, doing my hedges, all that stuff.
Definitely.
Versus these 5 assassins, these lawn assassins, working my lawn.
Yeah.
I pay them $45, and I get to do whatever I want to do.
All right, I need a
right.
Yeah.
I want a chicken bacon ranch pizza.
So I
it's-
want to hear this.
So
Go ahead.
it's just me going to the grocery store, getting my ingredients, coming back, taking an hour to
Church.
cook this chicken bacon ranch pizza.
Preach.
Or there's Ann Pizza from
into
down
it.
the street.
Break it down.
I DoorDash them. They're there in 20 minutes.
I think you're underestimating how much food costs. I
So,
really do
but-
think you're underestimating how much food costs.
But the point is,
no,
let's say the difference. Let's say so. Let's talk about it.
Let's get into it.
You said your hour and a half
Yes,
is $45,
I don't want it to be $45,
but it is. You
You
saving
can't dictate the price.
no. So that's a good point. When you go to work, right?
You saving an hour.
I'm just telling you how much my billable time is at work, and it's not $45.
True.
Fair.
Right? And when you actually quantify the time you spend with your family, would you pay $45 to get an hour and a half with your family or 2 hours with your family? That seems like a pretty comparable payment.
Let's rewind that.
$45 to spend time with your family
And I'm telling you, I'm
for
paying,
2 hours of time.
I'm telling you, I'm paying less.
Okay,
That's what you
but
saying.
go
That's
back to
what
the
I'm
food.
saying.
Go back to your food thing, right?
All right.
I think you're underestimating how much food costs.
I'm not.
Okay, so if you got the ingredients to make food, remember your oven's doing all the work. You're tripping. Your oven's doing all the work. We talk about chicken bacon ranch pizza, fam. You're tripping.
All right. So
Now hold on. They gonna charge you $19 for that. This guy.
hold on. What I'm gonna tell you.
This
I'll
guy
tell you
is
the-
out of control.
I just saw it the other day. I'll tell you the exact
This guy
price.
is crazy.
I'm sorry. Tell me how much. Tell me how much you go to
A
the grocery
chicken bacon
store.
ranch pizza cost.
You can make a chicken bacon ranch pizza. How much? How much it gonna cost you? At the
How,
grocery
how,
store.
how big you want it? Pause. You gotta say pause.
I want a. It can feed 2 people.
Nah, you can't. A large, medium, like what you want? You want a pie?
A medium. It was kind of a flatbread.
Okay, bro.
A medium. Okay.
So, me and Ashley used to make when we go to people's houses back when we was broke paying student loans. We used to make flatbreads and bring them over to people's house. The breading is probably the most expensive part. We chop up some chicken thighs, do the caramelized onions, the barbecue. That barbecue sauce was pretty expensive too. And you got a gourmet flatbread. And everybody
my question
eating.
is how much?
Dog, it would be. Let's do a pack of chicken thighs, and you guys could let me know if I'm wrong. A pack of chicken thighs is $2.39 a pound. So let's say you got a pound of chicken thighs for $2.39. The 3-pack of flatbread is probably $3. So we're at $5.39.
Mm-hmm.
Barbecue sauce another. You want to go 4?
Jesus, yeah.
$7.39? No,
$39.
no, $9.39. Right, $2.39, 3 for the and then we're gonna say 4,
9
9, and we want onions.
onions. Yeah.
What else you want on?
Was that $1?
Yeah, so it's at 10.
And I want some cheese. You gotta have cheese.
Okay, cheese is $3.
$2. Okay.
So now we at 14.
14.
Okay, you know how much people that could feed?
How many?
We said a pound of chicken, the 3 flatbread packs
Yeah.
that could feed like 6 people.
So and how much was that?
14.
14. Okay.
There's no way you could beat this.
No. So let's cut that in half. You said that's feed 6 people.
Yeah.
Say if you feed 3 people. I'm being generous. Go ahead. So let's say we had $7. You made a flatbread pizza for $7. Equivalent to what I'm about to buy. I'm about to buy I think it was $14.39 is the price of this pizza.
Okay. Now remember, Jimmy, you have a pound of chicken. In my example, you have a pound of
I
chicken.
get what you're saying.
Okay.
I'm breaking it like I said.
Half
That's
a
why
pound of chicken now, since you broke it down in half.
I bought it back.
Yeah.
Like, I bought it back to now we even. You got what $7? I'm at $13.39.
And you want me to spend $13.39? There's no way.
What I'm saying is that
Go ahead, say it.
I'm still over the price,
Yes.
but it's still the convenience. Like you still have to make this thing.
You're
It's time
right.
to make this.
My time is valuable. So it costs time-wise a lot more than your situation. But once again, what I'm saying is when you go to the output of your money at the end of the month, You could have probably saved the money that you did on DoorDash and food on somebody to do the lawn. And several other tasks that you don't like. You could, on the food that you spend, or the money that you spend on food, you probably get somebody watch the kids.
I feel like you would spend. But my thing is, it's hard having the conversation because you said you are rare. I think you would spend this money if you didn't like cooking.
I can't argue with that. I can't argue with the fact that there's a possibility that if I didn't like cooking,
you would spend this money.
I would spend this money.
Because I don't think the money is so. Looking at the system and looking at, you get the choice to how much you tip. You get a choice to what you get. Like, I mean, you can tip as much as you want. You can tip as little as you want. It depends on how fast you want to get that order, but it's variable. But you get to choose what you want. Like, nobody's saying you got to go and DoorDash $100 of food.
I didn't say that. Yeah, and I'm not saying that. Remember, my example is McDonald's, and it pisses me off that people are DoorDashing McDonald's. 6-piece chicken nugget and a soda. That's crazy.
For real.
Yeah.
You get that? Yeah. Say it again.
They DoorDashing McDonald's heavy.
That's crazy.
Yeah. They also don't tip.
We know. We know the type of people that eat McDonald's. Sorry. Sorry.
There's certain things. Yeah. I couldn't.
And the people, that's what I'm saying. They're the folks that need to save money the most for whatever's gonna come up.
Yeah.
People don't even have money for emergencies, bro.
That's not DoorDash's problem.
And we do. I didn't say it was.
Oh, okay.
Right. Remember, this is just a conversation that I hope somebody listens to and say, you know, I'm gonna eat less DoorDash. I can make some grand statements. If you don't have $1,000 in your bank account for emergency, you shouldn't be DoorDashing. I can say that. That's fair.
I agree. That's fair.
That's fair.
Solid.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So
if you don't have any emergency fund, you should not be.
I say 1,000.
If
Cardi B could say broke dudes don't deserve no coochie, I'm saying if you don't have an emergency fund, you cannot be getting DoorDash, bro. That makes sense.
But
stop.
I'm just saying, it's a bunch of things you shouldn't be doing if you don't have that emergency fund.
I'm about to say, if you don't got 1,000 in your savings or as an emergency fund, man, there's a lot of things
there's a lot of things
there's a lot.
Don't pick on DoorDash
like what, guys?
Don't pick.
Like what, guys?
Go to the strip club. That's one.
I'll show you right now. I'll show you right now. I go today. Twice. 3 times. 4 times.
Like,
how many times you want me to go? Yo, a strip club budget would be crazy. What? In the budget line? Oh, I was about to break out in I didn't want to offend Brother Free, but I was about to break out in the song and dance.
Let him use it, brother. Let him use it.
I gotta put some music on it. Strip club budget, bro.
I'm surprised you don't have it in the budget line.
Nah, I can't. There's a lot of things I gotta do first, man. You know, you got the house thing, and then you got this. Wife got the car. Just gotta take care of things first, man. And then you go wild out.
Then you can DoorDash all you want.
I'm not ever gonna do that. I just don't see it. I don't see the reasoning. And I don't even. All right, let's do this. Let's just end it this because we could go on forever. What should be the reason that I should be utilizing DoorDash?
That you should DoorDash?
Mm-hmm.
It's hard because it takes away a positive. You like to cook, so that's a positive. I'm gonna take away from you. You know what I'm trying to say? It's hard. It's hard to give you that.
That's not the question I asked, player.
It's hard to say a positive thing that why you should do it.
So there's no reason for DoorDash
specifically. So
yeah, you specifically. It's hard to say that.
We have to include those variables.
Yeah, you like to cook. Why would I take away something that you like?
There you go.
But you talk about the million of people that don't like to cook, don't like to go outside. You probably like to drive.
Be giving people so many points for being lazy and incompetent.
You keep saying, all right,
these people just like,
I don't like the sunlight hurts my face. And,
I get what you're
I'm
saying.
allergic to tomatoes, and I can't handle the knife because of my arthritis.
Some things are lazy. All right.
Oh my god.
Some things are lazy, but some
I'm
things are
scared
legit.
of the oven. Stainless steel bothers my.
Come on.
Some things are legit. Like I'm not driving. Like if the restaurant is 20 minutes away, You saying I'm gonna waste 45 minutes of my time to do this?
Yet someone else should, because you believe in slave trade.
Well, guess what? No, stop it. Stop it. Stop.
You believe in slavery.
That's crazy.
Somebody in a less economic situation than you should go and get your food because you don't feel like it.
It's their job. Am I helping them get paid? Am I helping them to get paid?
I also want to just give a caveat of that. The people that DoorDash aren't necessarily in a less position.
You're right.
Exactly.
Because I've definitely run into some very established
Destitute?
white men who are DoorDashing.
Getting that money.
Taking advantage of the people who eat McDonald's.
Now I'm getting taken advantage. First, I'm
Somebody's
taking
getting
advantage of
taken
that. Somebody's
Somebody's
getting
gonna take advantage of. Y'all gonna give me
Or
that.
It's not advantage. It's somebody that doesn't have the moderation or discipline.
yeah, or like Free said, it's an equal opportunity. It's a mutual partnership.
Don't clean up slavery.
That's not what I'm talking about.
Don't clean up slavery. It's
Don't
Black
get caught in
History
this
Month.
word game, bro. You about to
Definitely not what I'm
eat
talking
by the
about.
corner.
What you about to say about
I'm
cotton?
not.
What you about to say about cotton? You know you light skinned boy. What you about to say about cotton?
I have
This adorable fabric. Everybody should be eating cotton. It's breathable.
This is crazy.
Somebody got to pick it.
This is crazy.
Thank God for the cotton gyms.
What?
What you about to say, man?
I told you what I said.
This joint got commercial breaks. This thing is time for a commercial break, man. We'll be back to pay
Nah,
some
we
bills.
good, man. Hey, stop DoorDashing, man. It's been a shot discourse. It's your boy Debtfreedeem.
It's your boy Jamie. Keep going.
And your boy Free.
Take him to church, man.